Is this similar to how Thorson did it?
Not the S.
And was the circle in the middle, like for this one, would have the circle have been the 24y squared?
Yeah.
And then you just had to remember that you were trying to make that and then add up to that?
Well, the middle would have been the negative 11y
Yeah.
In the circle?
in the circle.
And then you
Oh.
would have had 4y squared and then plus 6, and then you had to and then what we did was 48 with writing all the things, you did that on the side too, to find what multiplied to that, and then when you add them, get to the middle.
Okay. If you prefer that way and that's working for you, you can do it. You don't have to switch to my way. So, your call. How do you guys feel about it? Do you prefer his way? Do you think I should switch? You like this one?
I like,
One thing that I like about it is that I like the box, because we do the box for foiling, right? And I also really like the X, because I do X for factoring with ninth graders, with the easy factoring, and so then it's combining the two, it's kind of like building on itself. But this is a curriculum I learned called College Preparatory Mathematics, which was a really, really cool curriculum, so. Okay, here we go. Let's have a partnership come up and get a prize for this one. So talk to your partner, decide if you're interested.
Okay.
I'll make sure I.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
yeah,
sure you
yes.
open.
One hand up.
you can write.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, everybody. 5.
Oh, one time I grade made for second time.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe how hard your life is, Morgan.
No, Kaden wouldn't let us. He never let us raise our hand.
You should write like a memoir.
Yeah.
About
my
your
math
time.
My goodness. It's like being through a war, really.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just going, okay, so,
We're just doing it. We're going.
okay,
Go, go, go,
so,
go.
okay, 6x squared goes in the top left box, and then negative 5 goes in the bottom right box. Right? So you did. And then, so you multiply the 6p squared and the negative 5, and you get negative 30p squared, so you should put that at the top of the x, and then negative 7p goes at the bottom of the x. And then to get negative 30 through multiplication, and then 7 through addition is negative 10p and 3p. So then you put those in the remaining boxes, and then you factor it out, and you get 2p on top and 1, and then 3p and negative 5. So it would be 2p plus 1 and 3p minus 5.
Beautiful. Did anybody's partner, first of all, did everybody get the right answer? Okay, did anybody's partner set have 3p minus 5 first? When you wrote it out?
I did it that way, but she did.
And that's fine, that's
Yeah.
correct. Okay, they're both correct, there's nothing wrong with that. 2 times 4 is the same thing as 4 times 2. Sorry, I scared you, everything's fine. Right? Wanna go again?
I feel like I'm gonna
You're just gonna
stick
keep
with
that luck,
luck.
maybe? Keep the luck?
I'll take one.
Ooh.
Okay.
I feel like Sierra's.
I like how everybody's like, not me, but I hope somebody else gets ruined.
No, I feel like that's just Sierra's thing though. It's her vibe. Good one.
It's
I remember
her
she's always so like happy.
You want it to
beginning,
be
like,
sad,
it's
right?
her
Yes.
vibe.
The secret.
Let's see.
Oh,
Okay. But
What number is it?
31.
31 says dark. Dark, unseen forces are controlling your movements. You must marshal your initiative and take control. Throw off the shackles of this brainwashing and become your own person, Sierra.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. See, my thing is, I remember being in math class and geometry, and Sierra was talking to Thorson about his brother who was into drugs and going to jail and stuff, and I'm just like,
No, yeah, we were
There's
online
Sierra.
one time. We
Well,
were
it's
me and
not
my
like
friend.
forcing
We
the
spent
kid.
the whole class talking about his family.
He
and
was very
drugs.
open about
Wait,
his
yeah.
brother
It's like,
being
yeah, my brother
in
that went to
jail
jail
and
and
drugs.
did weed.
Yeah.
He
really got into that
And
story.
then went on that road trip and took the blame for his friend or something like that.
Yeah.
So
So
this
this
got
got
blamed.
blamed.
And
him back in Facebook.
Yeah.
I feel like Thorson is somebody who I would love to hear all of his stories.
Yeah.
I bet he's a good storyteller.
He
Also,
hated
almost
us.
got branded. Yeah, he got branded. Like with
Yeah.
Whoa.
at like what age? How old? Like 13.
He was a teenager.
He was like
It's like 13 or 14,
13 or
I think.
14.
Yeah.
Thorson did?
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
do
still
that.
has a scar
We asked him to show us and he refused.
on his arm.
So.
He is
What
way
is it?
cooler than I am.
What is it?
I think he was gonna do his initials, but only got through the E. And couldn't get to the
Yeah.
T.
Oh, he did
Because
it
it's a
like
horrible
on
idea.
his own, like.
No, one of his friends did it.
Oh.
I thought it was his brother.
Probably
Wow.
brother.
I thought it was his brother.
Which proves to you, and if you're like, I've got a lot of,
That's kind of blissful.
I've got a lot of classmates that do stupid things, and even those people can completely change once high school is over. Okay, so people can sometimes really surprise you. Also, I have a huge scar on my arm. See?
Oh, what's that from?
Yeah, that was an oven rack fell on my arm.
I remember this story.
It's horrible.
No.
I ran into a wall
All right.
and had a scar on my head.
Okay. We're gonna say, hey, math again. We're doing math. Remember math? Okay. Now, this problem is the last problem we're doing today. And it is harder than the others. Anybody think of why? Yeah. They all have Y's. So this isn't gonna be like an Xbox. And it's not gonna be like an X. Anybody have an idea? Yeah, what were you saying?
Can we factor out something right away?
Yeah, let's factor out something right away. Okay, so what do we do? We can do better than 4. 8. Okay, 8 and
Why?
Y. I don't want to use 16 because 24 doesn't go into it evenly. All right, I'm left with 2y squared plus 3y minus 2. Do you see how the inside looks like an Xbox now? So sometimes you have to do more than one factoring method to get it to where you want it. So now I'm going to do an Xbox. That was a deep sigh. And I'm going to fill this stuff in. So I'm going to write 2y squared here. I'm going to ignore this 8y, and I'm just going to put that back in at the end. Okay? 2y squared, negative 2, negative 4y squared. What goes on the bottom? 3y. Can you think of two things that multiply to get negative 4y squared and add to get 3y? Good. 4y and negative 1y. I'm going to put the 4y here and the negative 1y there. Okay, so now I'm trying to think what's in common between the top row. 2y. Are you guys getting quiet or am I going too fast?
We're getting tired.
What goes on top here?
Why?
Y, because y times 2y makes 2y squared, right? This is just y, so what does this bottom corner have to be?
Negative 1.
-1, and how about this one up here? 2. So my final answer is going to be 2y minus 1 in parentheses and y plus 2 in parentheses, but also there's a third parentheses that is 8y, because that's what I took out at the beginning. Has this been helping? Okay. All right, so your homework, which is not due tomorrow, because remember this is a 2-day lesson, so I'm gonna make it due, what is today? So due Friday? Okay, so it's page 43 so far. Numbers 14 through 20, I'm gonna put a little 1 next to them, because they were like the first type. Do you remember that? Okay, And then I want you to do number 37 through 42. And that's like the third type. And for some stupid reason, this book has none of the regular X problems, so I'm adding 2 problems to the assignment.